Linda was my grandmother. She died before I was born.
Thank heaven for small favors. Seeing you would have broken her heart.
You're for real, aren't you? You're one of them?
Them?
No, I'm not falling for that. I've been nothing but loyal over the years. You have no reason to test me like this.
Look at her, shaking like a leaf.
Just because there was that bit of trouble with the reporter...
You mean his murder?
I am not responsible for that. Why now? If what I suspect is true, you people have looked the other way for years. Why the change of heart?
It's personal now.
Personal? Since when do you people care about personal?
Look, I'm just a friend of Jeremy's. I want to know what happened, that's all. Whoever Gavin is, he needs to be stopped.
I want to believe you.
Then what's the problem?
Look, what if I tell you my suspicions and I'm wrong? You think I can just walk away?
So what do you suggest?
I'll give you the names of the last 2 clients I referred to Gavin. That's harmless enough. You look into them. You find anything, maybe we can talk.
Fine, give them to me.
Here.
Thanks. I will get to the bottom of this.
I hope so. But until you do, leave me out of it. Now get out. I've done all I can.
Is this what you lived for, Danny? Was it worth it? You were a good man, Danny. You deserved a better legacy than this. Well, maybe we both did.
So it looks like we've got to track down these 2 names.
Huh? Oh, sure. Who are they?
We've got a Tiffany Walters. She lives on Thompson Street, just south of Washington Square.
And the other?
Jamie Graham. She's a student up at Columbia.
Didn't you go to school there?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Tiffany, Jamie. Flip a coin. I got tails. It's Tiffany.
Charming.
It's a bunch of mailboxes. Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor. Flyers for guitar lessons, computer repair, and furniture. Although this one looks interesting.
Potential fellow residents, it has come to my attention that many of you have set up insecure Wi-Fi networks for your apartment. That's fine, assuming you want every NYU student on the block to leech off you and slow your system to a crawl. If you are like the rest of us, you might want to learn how to add a password to your system. And here's one piece of advice for free. Your dog's name is not a secure password. A concerned resident. Do we just buzz in?
No response. Locked.
It's Joey time.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello?
Oh,
Hi there.
What? Who are you? How'd you get in?
Oh, I'm your new landlord. Just checking to make sure everyone's happy.
Really? Oh, how nice. It makes my day when people care.
Huh?
I can see right through you, mister.
You're not the only one.
Oh, shut up! You think you're so clever? You think you're so charming?
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Well, take it somewhere else. I've had enough.
Enough of what?
I'm turning my back now. I want to be left alone.
No good. This is as far as I can move. Late 20s, looks a bit beaten by life. Just between you and me, I think I'll That's Thompson Street out there. Hello again.
What?
So, you're Tiffany Walters, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Whatever.
Well, we've confirmed that at least. So, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're dead.
What?
You're a ghost. You're haunting your own apartment.
I'm what? That's rich. Really rich. I thought I'd heard them all, but that one... Just leave me alone.
Well, we tried.
So what's your beef, anyway? I never had a broad so angry with me. Not before dinner, anyway.
Just leave me alone.
Don't call women broads, Joey.
So, tell me about yourself, Tiffany.
Nice try, but I don't think so.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Gavin?
Yeah. You know him?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, forget it.
Are you familiar with Jeremy Sams, a reporter for the City Post?
What? No.
Have you ever been up to the High Line?
What? No.
Well, exhausted that.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye!
So how did it go?
She's a spook, all right. Pretty recent one, too.
Just like Jeremy.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go check out Jamie.
Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here. Keypad locks. Those are new. There's a keypad on this door. I can't do anything from out here.
Hello? Looks like the coast is clear. I know what this is. It's a cassette player. I think it replaced the 8-track not too long ago. Looks like a bunch of junk to me. Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish? Seriously, Epileptic Fish.
Well,
Looks like a schedule of some kind. Every item is marked by a letter and number code. I can't make heads or tails of it. I have no idea what this thing is.
it's probably a laptop.
Well, we've learned one thing by coming here. Jamie's a slob. Looks like a bunch of junk to me. I can't touch it. Not sure what blowing on that will achieve.
I'm just trying shit out, man.
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve. Not sure what blowing on... Just a set of drawers. Looks like textbooks.
couldn't be more detailed or anything. So helpful, Joey.
Looks like a schedule of some kind. Every item is marked by a letter and number code. I can't make heads.
Messy yet oddly proficiently scheduled. That actually sounds like a lot of people I know. How do I fucking leave here? There we go.
It says, remember Waterloo.
$18.15.
There's a keypad. This is really old. It's got a cassette player and everything. Does anyone listen to cassette tapes anymore? It must be something she had as a child. It's full of makeup, nail polish, eyeliner, hairspray. I guess that's college for you. This looks like a class schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
You remember that after all this time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Let's see. She's mostly taking English and history classes.
Uh-huh.
Now this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor. Just some textbooks covering a variety of subjects. They seem to be the only books in the room. You would think a college kid would have more than this.
Nope. Is it Waterloo? Or...
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
Is that how you spell it?
Pretty typical for a college kid, I guess. Random knickknacks and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important.
Hang on, I need to write that down so I can search. Excuse me, cat.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elaine Appleton?
That's me. Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela! Yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time.
Really?
I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her. Yes. So tragic. What happened?
Tragic?
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police, but go ahead.
What can you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak ill of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover, when she showed up at all. And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history, so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as I said, that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
You said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young, sheltered girl comes to the city and gets overwhelmed with the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't. I could tell she was troubled, but I learned long ago
Drugs
that it
and
was my place to
alcohol.
reach out. I remember
Probably.
you being a bit closed off once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change. What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's?
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for the students here.
And Jamie went there.
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a clot in the brain or something like that.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very forthcoming.
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
Have you ever heard of a man named Gavin?
Gavin? Can't say I know any Gavins.
I'm surprised
Okay.
you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oh God, I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
I should get going.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
Well, okay. Now we know what happened to Jamie, sorta. We know what might have happened to Jamie. Come on, Joey. Let's go. Wait, I didn't need to go anywhere. I could have searched right there. Well, let's go home. Why not? I really don't like the music at our house. The eyes and whatnot are kind of creepy.
A $20 cover for this dump? You got robbed.
What?
I said you got robbed.
I look like a slob?
No! Well, yes, kinda. Just forget it.
Hi. Hello. They're ignoring me. Looks like some kind of flat screen panel. Hi. Hey! He's just looking at me funny. I guess he doesn't want to talk to me.
This is going so well!
Hi. Hey! I can't just chat with some stranger. Not here, anyway. Hi! Hi, got a sec? Hello? She's serving a bunch of customers on the other side. I can't get her attention.
Oh, is that what she's doing? Because it looks like she's doing nothing.
Excuse me, could I ask... Hello? Ow, hey, watch the arm. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Okay. Oh, hi, Jamie.
Jamie? You're Jamie Graham, aren't you?
Do I know you?
Well, no, you don't. But your boobs are really pointy. Oh. Oh God.
I hope to change that.
You think so, huh?
Anyway, I'm Joey.
Uh-huh.
Interesting music, huh?
It's all right.
So, what brings you here?
It's a place to go, right?
It's a place, I'll give it that. You come here often? Don't think I've seen you before.
Maybe you have, but I know I've never seen you.
Eh?
I wouldn't forget a Rat Pack reject like you. What's up with that, anyway?
Reject? I'll have you know, this fabric is top of the line.
Look at me, I'm impressed.
Care to dance?
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Please, I've already got a dog back home.
Hey, now that's a bit uncalled for.
His name's Jesse. You'd like him. You've got a lot in common.
Slam!
I've got a scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
You call this music? Ah, forget it. She can't hear me over this racket. There's a reason why I keep my hands in my pockets. There's less disappointment that way. Some sort of glowing panel.
Do I change music on this panel?
Looks like some kind of...
Oh no. How do you spell epileptic? Epileptic fish.
Jamie?
Oh, what?
Care to dance?
Why not? I love this song.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
So what are you studying?
Nothing important. How about you? What did you study back in the Dark Ages?
History.
History.
Really? What kind of history?
Middle Eastern history.
Something about Middle Eastern history always fascinated me.
You know, I used to be the same way. Everyone has their own opinion about what goes on there, but it's so ancient. But you can never truly understand anything unless you know where it came from.
I know what you mean. Things move so fast nowadays.
I know, right? Nobody else gets it.
And you do?
I thought I did, once. Maybe we can talk more about it sometime?
I'd like that. So, tell me.
You got a question? Ask it.